video, so I'm going to take you on a little trip to some advice. First of all, disclaimer, this is for the ladies. If there's any guys watching this video, this is for the ladies, and it's regarding womb wellness tips and advice. So if you like to stick around, by all means, do stick around. But this video is basically for my lady viewers. So some tips and recommendations that, you know, I also implement in my own life and have been doing so for some time or whatever, to help clear out your sacral chakra. So by now, I feel like people should have heard some way or another about YONI pearls. Now, I know a lot of people talk about the YONI eggs and stuff like that, and that's cool. Yes, that's good too. But the YONI pearls, particularly like the ball of herbs that you insert up to your cervix, the bottom of your cervix. Whether that be, there's different combinations. I'm also going to give you the person that the reference that I use, the only source that I use and highly recommend. This particular individual, she has different kinds of YONI pearls combinations, like whether it be for STDs, like if you have a past or a history of you've ever in your life gotten an STD, regardless of what it is. She has, YONI pearls for that. She has YONI pearls for fibroids, to help clear and remove fibroids from your womb. She has YONI pearls for yeast infections, like if you ever had yeast infections, which a lot of women, most women experience that at some point in their life, because that's just, a disturbance in your pH balance, like bacterial vaginosis. And that could be from changing your soap, like different soaps, or it could be a number of things, your underwear, even the person you have sex with, and their sperm just being very acidic, or whatever the case may be. So it can be many different things. She also has YONI pearls specifically for women dealing with PCOS, or you have like PCOS symptoms. YONI pearls for infertility, or women who've experienced C-sections, miscarriages, just a range of things where you can go and evaluate a chart and see, if which YONI pearl is best fit for you. Now, all this, it goes hand in hand with healing the sacral chakra, because our sacral chakra as women is within our womb space. So it's very important for us to thoroughly detox, heal, and cleanse the womb space from any scar tissue, or any remaining like debris or whatever. Like even if past relationships, and maybe y'all had unprotected sex, and this person maybe finished in you or whatever. Don't you know that a woman's womb can hold sperm for like a long period of time? So there's that, and that's energy within itself. Like somebody's sperm, that's energy, that's their energy. So you want to keep all these things in mind, like when it comes to womb wellness, and restoring the sacral chakra, which is the seat of your creativity and your intuition and your emotional stability, right? So you can see how if you still have like old shit stored up in your womb, how that can affect all of those things, and what you reproduce into the reality, like whether mentally or subconsciously, right? Not just materialistic, but that has a portion of that as well. Because the thing about creativity, like the essence of creativity in the sacral chakra and it being in the womb, not only do we produce life itself, like you having babies and stuff, but it's like creativity and reproduction also means like what you produce into the reality, like what you reproduce. What do you produce into the reality, right? Whether that be your emotions or spiritually, whatever the case may be. Now, another tip that I have we already mentioned, you know, the yoni pearls and the yoni eggs. This is something that I've never really saw many people. Well, in a sense, yeah, because there's a such thing as wands, yoni wands, which is like, we know that yoni eggs are basically crystals, crystals that can be inserted into your vagina. Now, if you're a woman who, you know, who has no problem with self-pleasing yourself, like engaging in self-pleasure, or you're practicing celibacy or whatever the case may be, or you just want to have moments where, you know, you just have those intimate moments with yourself. Because if anybody, you know, knows your body, and, you know, or whatever, you know your body, and you can also manifest with alone by yourself. You can manifest things through self-pleasure and stuff like that. So I would recommend masturbating with crystals, whether that be a yoni one or however you want to go about that. You know, I'm not judging you, but definitely go with crystals over your typical like sex toys that you find like in the shop and stuff like that. And even if you're going to use a vibrator or whatever the case may be, try to incorporate, you know, crystal usage while you're, you know, engaging in your self-pleasuring moments, right? What else can help with restoring the sacral chakra? So we already covered the basics, you know, wearing the color orange, visualizations of the color orange, or even certain crystals surrounding your sacral chakra or within your sacral chakra. You know, we all know this. So I just wanted to add that about incorporating the yoni pearls to clear out your womb, you know, from remaining debris and old energy, you know, old energy that's, you know, that you're holding on to within your womb. All of that helps. Like it helps even down to like the teas and the foods that you consume helps your womb as well. So once again, I do recommend The Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. That's a really good text for references to refer to. Incorporating foods that are orange, like sweet potato, oranges, grapefruit, you know, whatever the case, you know, anything orange, turmeric, even ginger, like fire element type things as well. Trying to see what else. But yeah, like, and then when you are having those intimate moments with yourself, you know, keep your mind, you know, be mindful of, you know, where your focus is while you're doing that. You know, don't allow your mind to wander to other, you know, people, you know, other people and stuff like that, if you can help it. Like, really practice keeping your mind focused on you and, you know, your restoration and what you want to manifest for yourself, you know, into your reality. Because mind you, this is the seed of creativity. So when you release that energy, it's like, you know, you're creating something. So whether that be like a boosting your confidence and your self-esteem or your self-love, whatever the case may be, whatever your focus is going to be at the moment of, you know, you self-pleasuring yourself. And, you know, the crystals, using crystals to do that, it's just going to amplify that manifestation, right? And then you got, you know, those strong feelings that comes from pleasure. So all of that, right, that just amplifies the power in that manifestation, you know, whatever that manifestation may be. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It definitely works. It speeds up the process of healing and restoring the sacral chakra as well. Because, you know, keep in mind, this is the seat of intuition, so you don't want to be holding on or having any type of blockages or remnants that's lingering in your womb space that can be that could be getting in the way of, you know, you having a clear sense of your intuition and your creativity and your emotional stability, right? So yes, definitely want to encourage that and recommend that. Mango, like making like orange drinks, like orange smoothies, like a nice blend could be like maybe like lemon, mango, orange, you know, put some ice in there. You know, if you want you like a nice smoothie like that, banana, you know, things like that. Blending up a nice smoothie, an orange smoothie, all of that, you know, all of that helps. All of that adds to it, right? So even like doing something every day to honor that and understand. Also, the sacral chakra is the water element. It's ruled by the element of water. So even being around bodies of water and stuff like that, that's good too. Find some way to incorporate that in your everyday. It doesn't have to be, I'm not saying, oh, play with yourself every day. No, I'm saying like different things that's in reference to restoring the sacral chakra. You can do something every day to go towards that healing. It all matters, and it all adds up and accumulates, right? To get you the results that you need and that you deserve. So, yeah. Even learning about the crystal that you're using whenever you do self-pleasure yourself, and focusing on like a quality trait or known healing property of that particular crystal, and you know, focusing your intention on that, or bringing your focus to that whenever you're about to, right before you're about to orgasm. Even speaking affirmations to yourself. You know how some people, you know how a lot of guys will masturbate, and you know, they like to imagine, they like to hear, imagine like dirty talk and stuff like that. You got women who likes to imagine dirty talk and shit too, like when they do that. But it's like, transmute that, right? How can you transmute that? Speaking affirmations, like in the midst of you pleasuring yourself. I am beautiful. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love myself. I'm beautiful. You know, like, you know, because you more than likely going to be moaning and shit. So, but yeah, incorporating those affirmations as well while you're doing that. So yeah, that's just something that I wanted to share. And yeah, it doesn't have to be so taboo because it's sex. But because people are very sexual in general, and you know, people talk about it however they want and put out their toxic and low vibrational views, aspects, and you know, of how sexuality should be expressed out there anyway. Why not, you know, talk about this? Why not me put, you know, this portion of it out there as well, you know, because that's what I'm about. Transmuting negativity, right? Transmuting like low vibrations. That's what we're about as divine feminines and masculines. So yeah, definitely want to share that with you guys, and let me know your thoughts. Like, let me know your thoughts and your views, your perspectives, you know, your feedback, or if you go and try that, let me know, like, you know, how you feel afterwards. But yeah, it's definitely tried and true for me. Oh, also, so the lady who I get my yoni pearls and stuff like that from, her name is, well, the name of her website is shanjaripriti.com or .org, or I don't know, but Shanjaripriti. So SEANJARIPREETI or ETTI. But I'm going to get the website and leave it in the description box so you can refer to that website. This is somebody who's been, I feel like she's one of the most original people who's been doing like the yoni pearls and stuff, like formulating yoni pearls. She has a very vast knowledge of herbs and stuff about the reproductive system in the womb, you know, not just for women but for men as well. So if men did stay through this video, you can refer to her website as well to heal your, you know, incorporate those things to heal, like your, you know, to release energy and stuff like from your scrotum or whatever the case may be, that may also incorporate with your root and your sacral chakra. So like I said, I'm going to leave that information in the description box, and y'all let me know how you feel. And I love you guys. You know, we all about health and ascension over here.